Octavian was just 18 when he learned that his great-uncle Julius Caesar had been assassinated. Then came the biggest shock. Caesar had named him as his adopted son and heir. No one had expected this, least of all Octavian himself. But he knew one thing. If he wanted to survive, he had to act fast. At first, no one took him seriously. He was young, inexperienced, and had no army. But Octavian was smart. He allied with Mark Antony and Marcus Lepidus, forming the second triumvirate. Together they hunted down Caesar's assassins, Brutus and Cassius, and crushed them at the Battle of Philippi. With his enemies gone, Octavian turned on his former allies. First, he pushed Lepidus into retirement. Then he faced his greatest rival, Mark Antony. Antony had allied with Cleopatra, the powerful queen of Egypt. Their love story became legendary, but politically it was a disaster. The Roman people saw Antony as a traitor. Octavian used this to his advantage. In 31 BCE, their forces met at the Battle of Actium. Octavian's fleet won decisively. Antony and Cleopatra fled to Egypt, where they took their own lives. With no rivals left, Octavian returned to Rome as its most powerful man. But he knew one thing: Romans hated kings. So instead of calling himself a ruler, he played a clever game. In 27 BCE, he gave up his power before the Senate. But instead of dismissing him, they gave him a new title, Augustus, meaning the revered one. In reality, he still controlled Rome, but now it looked like the Senate had willingly given him power. As Rome's first emperor, Augustus transformed the empire. He built roads, reformed the army, and ensured peace, the famous Pax Romana, a period of stability that lasted for 200 years. He also created the Praetorian Guard, a special force to protect the emperor. Under his rule, Rome flourished like never before. But power had its price. Augustus never forgot the betrayals that had shaped his rise. He exiled his own daughter Julia for her scandals, proving that even family wasn't above his strict rules. He ruled for over 40 years, longer than anyone had imagined. When Augustus died in 14 CE, Rome mourned. He had turned a crumbling republic into a mighty empire. Even today, his name lives on. The month of August is named after him, a reminder of the man who shaped history. His life proves that intelligence, patience, and strategy can be more powerful than brute force. Augustus didn't just take power, he made Rome believe he was the only one who could hold it. And in the end, they were right.